Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. Today is day 7 of our LeetCode 75 study plan series, and today we are solving LeetCode number 238, product of array except self. This is a very famous interview problem because it teaches us how to think beyond the obvious solution and help us understand prefix and suffix pattern. Yes, prefix and suffix pattern we learn in this problem. And let's first understand the problem statement. Let's read the problem statement first. Given an integer array nums, return an array answer such that answer of I is equal to the product of all the elements of nums except nums of I. The product of any prefix or suffix of nums is guaranteed to fit in a 32-bit integer, and you must write an algorithm that runs in the big of n time and without using the division operation. So basically we are given an integer array called the nums, and we need to return an array answer such that answer of I should be equal to the product of all the element of num except the nums of I. That means for every index we multiply all other element except the current one. Like I have this array 1 2 3 4. I have this array, and the output will be the for this is like 24, 12, 8 and 6. Like in the example number 1, same this is example number 1. For that, for index 0 I have the value like 2 multiply 3 multiply 4, that is the 24 for this. For index 1 I have 1 multiply 3 multiply 4, that's the answer is the 12. 3 multiply 4, 12. And for index 2 I have 1 multiply 2 multiply 4, and for that I get the answer as the 8. For index 3 I have the 1 multiply 2 multiply 3, and answer is the 6. So now the first thought many beginners get is, why not multiply everything once and divide by nums of I? And yes, that works. Means you have two options. Either use the nested for loop, means first start a for loop and for every index, and for the inner loop multiply that other elements for that index and store in the answer array format. But that is a big of n square time complexity. We can all means optimize by just means calculate the first complete product and then divide by nums of I, and that approach is the division plus zero handling. In this approach we first calculate the total product. Let product equal to 1. First we calculate the product here, and also we have to handle the zero count. Like here if you see in the nums array I have 1 0. Instead of means only for this 0 value, others means of this index others are the 0, because if I try to for this it means for this value for 0th index multiply 0 any value with the get the answer is the 0. So that's why we have to handle the 0 cases also. So let 0 count is equal to 0 initially. Why 0 count? Maybe there are 2 0, maybe there are 3 0, maybe there is 1 0, maybe there is no 0. So for that case, if there are 2 0, every element must be 0 in the answer, because if you want to multiply you get the 0 in every pattern, either you are means at any index, and for that your answer array must be the 0. You get the 0 answer array. So first let I equal to 0, I smaller than nums dot length and I plus plus. Now if nums of I equal to 0, then 0 count plus plus. Else we have to calculate our product by nums of I multiply product, and that's it. Means I get the product of the complete array and also get the zero count, how many zero present in the array. Now I have to make the answer array a blank array for this. Now for this, for let I equal to 0, I smaller than nums dot length I plus plus. Now if zero count is greater than 1, then every index of answer of I is the 0. Means there is no chance you get the correct answer, means you get the answer for this. You get the 0 for every index. Else if zero count is equal to 1, then answer of I equal to, if nums of I is equal to 0, then we have to write the product, else for others it's a 0. Like here, if nums of I is 0, we have to write the product. For every other index we have to write the 0. This case is specifically for the example number 2. And for the normal one, we have to just write answer of I equal to product divided by nums of I and return the answer. Let me run this solution. Yes, it accepted. Let's try to submit the solution. Yes, it passed all the 24 test cases. So let's understand the logic again. So there are three cases. If case 1 is if there are more than 1 0, like I have an array 1 0 3 and 0. So in that case, output must be the 0 0 0 0. Means all of them all the values of this index is the 0. And case 2 is the like if there is exactly 1 0, like in example number 2, if there is exactly 1 0, then simply do total means if there is exactly 1 0, then we have to put means handle that case also. Like if nums of I is 0, then give the product, else everyone is the 0. And case 3, if there is no 0, then simply total product divided by current number. And this solution is easy to understand and runs in the big of n time complexity, because we are just a single for loop for this, no nested for loop I am run. So there is one problem. LeetCode clearly say that without using the division operation. So for interview perspective, this is not the preferred solution, and that's why we must have to move to the optimal approach for this problem statement. So let me comment this. And for that, in the problem statement, if you see a word called the prefix or suffix, and we have to use it. Prefix and suffix is like this is the actual interview solution. Here we do not use any division operation. We use one very important DSA pattern, that is the prefix and suffix. The idea is simple for every index. Answer of I is equal to left product and the right product. Like I am at the 0th index, I have to do -1 multiply 1 and -3 multiply 3, the left product and the right product. We have to put in the answer of I. Like here I am at the at the 3 value. I have to do one thing, the left product 1 multiply 2, right product 4 only, and multiply both right product multiply left product, and I get the answer as the 8. So we have to just store this. This means product of all element on the left side multiply product of all element on the right side. So let's write the code for this. So for that, let answer is equal to new array of nums dot length and its fill by 1. Means I create a new array and it is of num stored length, and it initially their value is like 1 initially. Now let's try first calculate the prefix array. For that, for let I equal to 0, I is smaller than nums dot length and I plus plus, and answer of I is equal to prefix, and every time we have to also calculate the prefix by nums of I multiply prefix. So if I console here console.log and console.log and the answer, and let's run the, let me show you what's come in the prefix array in the first loop. I get the 1 1 2 6 because at the initial value prefix is the 1 and I store at the 0th index 1, and then prefix is equal to 1 multiply 1, so again it's come to the 1, and at the second index prefix is the means nums of I is 2, so now prefix is 2, and same I get the 2 value at this index, and now 2 multiply 3 I get the 6 at the this third index. So that is the what I get in the prefix array. Now let's come to the suffix. This start from the right side, completely right side. Suffixes also start with the 1. For let I equal to nums dot length minus 1, I is greater than equal to 0, I minus minus, answer of I equal to answer of I equal to answer of I multiply suffix, and suffix is equal to same pattern, nums of I is equal to nums of I multiply this suffix, and in last we have to return the answer array. So let me run the solution. Yes, it accepted. Let's try to submit the solution. Yes, it passed all the 24 test cases. Basically, we are means first part is the prefix one. I get the array, that is the 1, 1, then 2, then 6. As the means we store product of all the left element after prefix loop. Answer becomes like 1 1 2 6 because at the 0th index nothing on the left, so 1. For index 1 is present at the 0th index, so multiply 1 multiply 1. So for index 2 I get the 2 multiply 1, so 2 here, and for index 3 for this one I get the 3 multiply 2 multiply 1, I get the 6 here. So in the second pass for the suffix pattern we move from the right to left, means from 4 3 2 means 4 multiply this 2 and 3 multiply 4 multiply this one, I get the 12 and then 24 in last. So this is the best solution because no division operation here, big of n time complexity, a single for loops, and big of one extra space. We are not storing any extra space here, and it's a interrupt prefer LeetCode optimal solution. And what did we learn today? First solution teaches us problem understanding. Second solution teaches us optimization and interview thinking. This is why learning both approaches is very important. Don't just memorize code, understand why the better solution is actually better, and that is how real problem solving improves. And that is for day 7 of LeetCode 75. If this explanation helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to JDCodebase, because we are solving the complete LeetCode 75 study plan step by step in the JavaScript.